Hey everyone, thanks for taking another adventure with me. I'm Daniel Cervantes, and you are watching the Christian Adventure Gamer. So today we're actually going to be taking a look at a game that I picked up at the Foxmind booth at Gen Con. I didn't pick this up for myself, I actually picked this up for work because I thought about the implications that we could use this game for with working with kids and other clients. And so the game is Match Madness. And so in this game, you actually take these blocks and you have to arrange them in patterns specified by cards. And this game is ages 7 and up, 1 to 4 players, and plays in 20 minutes or less. I'd say probably, maybe 5-6 minutes you could get a pattern done. So that's probably the most difficult one. So I'd probably agree with that on some level. So let's take this down on the table and take a look. Inside the box, the instructions, really easy. And then we have enough for 5 players, but I'm just going to take out enough for 1 player. And they're numbered, so 1 through 5. That way everyone knows if they get the right blocks. And then there's different levels. So like here's some green, and then here are some yellows. And then there's orange, blue, and then red. And so I'm actually just gonna put the yellow back, and I'm gonna show you the green. So the way you play this game is you would actually shuffle these, and you flip over the top one, and you could play this solo to just try to match the pattern, or you could try to race somebody. The first person to get it done taps the table. That's how we played at Gen Con. And so now I have to arrange these to match this pattern. So I have to use my problem solving skills and kind of think about how I want things to go. And so I'm going to have to flip these around as fast as I can. So this will actually go like this, and I'm done. Okay, and so that's a pretty easy one. So I'm going to go to the next one. And so now it's a little more difficult. So I'm going to flip these around so I can find the right one. And I'm looking for a cross with a circle on it. Oh, it's right in front of my face. And then I'm going to look for either a double X or a square and X. So there's a square and X, and I don't think that there is a double X. If there is, it might be on one of these other, yeah, but it's on one of these other cubes. So I know that this has to go like this. This must go like this. And then this last one has to go like this. So I'm going to take these, and I'm going to grab one of the red ones, show how hard they can be. So there's the most difficult one. Okay, so now I'm going to have to try to figure out how that's going to go. And so I can try to go like this, like that. So there's X, 0. Maybe X and a square. If there is an X and a square. No, maybe not. So cross and a square. So let's say that's like that. So I need an X, a square, or an X, and so that can go like that. This one's a little more difficult, so we'll try to figure this out. So I'm going to put that there like that, and I'm going to look for a cross and a green burst, so like that. So hopefully that's what I need there. This probably isn't right, the double circle, unless I can find an X with a box. So there's an X on box. That's going to go like that. Oh, so no, that can't happen. So that's going to go like that, and then, so there's that. And then, yep, so there. I completed that one. And so that's how you play the game. Even the hard one, that one was a little more difficult, obviously, compared to the other ones. I had to really think about the way that the blocks need to range in order to make the pattern. The benefit for me is that I've played this game several times. I played this at Gen Con in a tournament. I demoed it a couple times. I played it at work. I played it here. And so obviously my mind is a little more geared to figuring out how these patterns need to match the card. So let's take it back up top and give my final thoughts. Alright, hey, so the game components are really nice. They have a nice soft feel to them. It's like a hollow plastic, so it's light, easy to maneuver. I mean, obviously there's not real artwork, so there's nothing to really complain about there. I mean, the patterns look like they should as far as on the card. The game moves fairly quickly, and you really have to put a lot of thought into some of those cards. But, you know, obviously once you get trained in playing this game, and I say trained loosely because the more you play it, the better you're going to become, because you're training your mind how to think about the patterns. And so I really like this game. When I played it, I think I picked up one copy when I first demoed it, and then after I played in the tournament, I picked up another copy, so that way we'd have 2 copies at work because of the way the game played. Me and a coworker went to Gen Con, and he got to play in the tournament as well, and he liked it as well. And so we've actually used this with several clients, and my outlook with the clients is that they really liked it. You know, it was very helpful for them. So kids in general are going to like this game. And so it reminds me a lot of those IQ blocks. You know, like it's like a little square thing that has these little odd shaped pieces that fit together to inside the box just perfectly. And so you have to really think about how you put them in there. That's what this game kind of reminds me of. And there, you could actually have multiple boxes of this, and you could play with probably up to 8 or 12. But you'd have to like share the patterns or divide up all the patterns and just do table by table and run your own little tournament of this game. It's pretty neat. So that's Match Madness. I actually have a coworker that has used this game, Match Madness, in some of her adult addictions group work. And she has discovered that through playing this game, she's able to observe these people and how much difficulty they actually have in problem solving. And that makes sense too, because people that are addicted to drugs or other things, their brain makes a one-way path to solving the problem. If they can't get to that means through that one-way path, you know, they're able to experience high levels of stress, which then just increase their urge to use. And so by what she said through playing this is that she could actually see these people building this problem-solving skill that they don't have, and it's very clear in this game because, you know, how frustrated they get over even the simplest pattern. And so I think that's very important to understand in therapy when you have a game like this that works on logic and problem-solving skill, is that it's going to cause your brain to think differently than the way that you're used to thinking. And obviously for, you know, people that are able to do that on a daily basis, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, yeah, it can get frustrating sometimes, but the people that don't do that or don't know how to do that at all struggle more, but they're going to reap more reward out of it because they're going to go further faster, if that makes sense. And so I think using this in group therapy, based on what my coworker told me, is an excellent idea. And so if you're a therapist and you're looking for games to use in adult addictions therapy, try picking up a couple of Match Madness from Foxmind Games. So hey, hopefully this video has been helpful. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time.